Okay. Circle, general equation of the circle. General equation of the circle. So here x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Plus c is equal to 0. This is the general equation of the circle. General equation of the circle. General equation of the circle. Okay, so now what is the center and radius of this circle? Okay, so if you take this circle, then center is equals to c of h minus g comma minus f, minus g comma minus f. If it is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equal to r square, that is okay, so their center is h comma k, radius is r. Here the center is minus g comma minus f is the center, and the radius of the circle, r is equals to under root of g square plus f square minus c. R is equals to under root of g square plus f square minus c is the center of radius of the circle. Okay, center is minus g comma minus f, radius is under root of g square plus f square minus c is the radius here. Okay, so now next here if you take the properties of this circle, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Plus c is equal to 0. Okay, this is the general equation of the circle. Okay, what are the features of this circle? What are the features of this circle? Okay, once we'll discuss. Okay, few features. Okay, so first thing is it is a second degree equation in both x and y. Okay, so it is a second degree equation, in both x and y, Okay, so and another next one is coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square is equal to coefficient of y square. Okay, in this x square and y square coefficients are always equal in the circle equation. X square coefficients, y square coefficients are always equal. Okay, so next the third feature is it does not contain okay the coefficient of xy or xy term. Okay, so these are the properties of x square plus y square plus 2gx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, general equation. Okay, so next I am going to take the next equation in this only. Ax square plus ay square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This is also a circle equation. Whenever we have the circle equation like this, okay, so then what we have to do, we have to convert this equation into general equation form. We are going to convert this equation into general equation form. That means we divide. Okay, so dividing by, okay, so a on both sides, then we get ax square by a plus ay square divided by a is equal plus 2gx divided by a plus 2fy divided by a plus c divided by a is equal to 0 by a is 0 only. Okay, x square plus y square plus 2 into g by a into x plus 2f by a into y plus c by a is equal to 0. Okay, so here what is by we have to compare with the general equation and we find the center and radius. We find the center and radius. Okay. So if we compare with the general equation here, by comparing with okay, so x square plus y square plus 2gx, okay, plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. When we compare with this, what is 2g here? 2g value is 2g by a, okay, and 2f value is 2f divided by a, and constant is c divided by a. Here 2 gets cancelled, g is equal to g by a here, and f is equal to 2 to cancel, f by a is f value here, and c is c by a only. Okay, so now what is the center here? Okay, so what we can write as center? Okay, center is equal to minus g comma minus f for general equation. That means minus g by a comma minus f by a is the center of the circle. Whenever we have the equation in the form of ax square plus ay square, okay, so coefficient of x square and coefficient of y square are not equal to 1. Okay, so we may have 5x square plus 5y square, we may have 3x square plus 3y square, like that. Either we can do like this, the general equation, and okay, so we're converting into general equation form, dividing by a, the same method we can apply, or we can take the direct formula also. And what about the radius? How to find the radius? Okay, so radius is equals to r is equals to under root of, what is the formula for finding the radius? Under root of g square plus f square minus c. This is the formula here. Now if we apply the formula, if we substitute the values in the formula, okay, so then we get g by a, g square by a square plus f square by a square minus c by a, okay, under root of, okay, so that is nothing but under root of here, under root of, we can take it as it is like this, or we can simplify also. Okay, so either this is formula, or take LCM. LCM is a square. Okay, a square. So numerator we get g square plus f square minus ac we get. Okay, or take the numerator, write the numerator as g square plus f square minus ac. For denominator we can cancel the square and root. If we separate the square and root, we can cancel the, okay, so root, then we get this. Okay, so here the formula, what is the formula? What we have to remember here? Okay, whenever we have the equation in this form, ax square plus ay square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, then center is minus g by a comma minus f by a is the formula for finding the center. And for finding the radius, what is the formula for finding the radius? Okay, so here radius formula is minus under root of g square plus f, g square by a square plus f square by a square minus c by a, or you can remember like this, or you can remember like this, anyone is okay. Okay, so this is the another concept. Whenever we have the x square and y square coefficients are not equal to 1 and they are equal, okay. Okay, so whenever we have the circle equation, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This is the equation of the circle, Okay, so now whenever we have the circle equation is given, either it may be in this form or in any other form. Okay, so then how do we find? Okay, it may be x square plus ay square. Okay, so like that also. Here easily, whenever, okay, so we have the circle equation like this, then okay, center abscissa. Okay, so here abscissa of the circle is equals to, okay, minus 1 by 2 into, okay, so coefficient of x coefficient divided by 2 and minus extra. Okay, so direct we can find the, okay, so coordinates of the center of the circle. Okay, so abscissa of the center, abscissa of the center of the circle, of the center. Okay, so next one is ordinate, y coordinate. Okay, so ordinate of the center, ordinate of the center of the circle, of the circle is equals to -1/2 into coefficient of y, coefficient of y. Okay, either we can compare with the general equation, or we can do, or otherwise direct also we can do. Okay, so by using this formula, minus g comma minus f means there minus g. How we are getting minus g? So 2g divided by 2, we get g. Okay, minus okay, and minus. So that means -1/2 into 2g. What we get? 2 to cancel, minus g we are getting. Minus g. Like that, minus f also. Okay, so we get -1/2 into coefficient of I. What is coefficient of I? 2f. 2 to cancel, minus f. Okay, what is the center of the circle? Minus g comma minus f is the center of the circle. Minus g comma minus f only center of the circle. Okay. Next. Okay, so intercepts on the axis, intercept on the axis. Okay, so here if you take this circle, okay, this circle is making some intercepts on the x-axis as well as y-axis. Okay, this is the x-axis and this is the intercept on the x-axis. Okay, and it is the y-axis. Okay, so this is the y-axis, and here this is the intercept on the y-axis, intercept on the y-axis. Okay, so here to find the intercept on the x-axis, okay, on the x-axis y coordinate is 0. On x-axis, coordinate of y value is equal to 0. Okay, now we'll substitute y is equal to 0, substitute y is equal to 0 in circle equation, in equation of circle. We'll substitute the y is equal to 0 in the okay, circle equation. So we get a quadratic equation. We get a quadratic equation, okay, so in terms of okay, so we are substituting y, so in terms of x we get solve. Okay, so by solve for x values. Okay, so we solve for x values, and after getting the x values, what we do? Absolute algebraic difference of x is equals to length of intercept on the x-axis. Length of intercept on x-axis. Okay, so this is the method. Okay, so by using this method we can find the intercept on the x-axis. Okay, so how to find the intercept on the y-axis? The same method we follow here. Okay, so intercept on the y-axis. Okay, length of intercept on y-axis. Okay, so here we are finding the length. Okay, so how do we find here? Okay, first on y-axis. Okay, we are finding the question is related to y-axis. On y-axis x coordinate is 0. Okay, so on y-axis, x coordinate is 0. On y-axis. Okay, so coordinate of x is equal to 0. coordinate of x is equal to 0 on the y-axis. Okay, so substitute x, x is equal to 0, substitute x is equal to 0 in given circle, in given circle equation. Okay, after substituting x is equal to 0 in the given circle equation, we get a quadratic equation in terms of y. Quadratic equation in terms of y. Okay, so we have to get the quadratic equation in terms of y. After getting the quadratic equation in terms of y, okay, solve for y values. Okay, after solving the y values, okay, so absolute difference of y, okay, is equals to length of intercept on the y-axis. Length of intercept on y-axis. Length of intercept on the y-axis. Okay,